Hey guys, this is Frank Escobar, aka the After School Staff Whisperer. We're here at Visalia, California at La Jolla Middle School, and we've just got word that there's a staff member here that is really struggling with his kids. Apparently, he's been yelling at them, really too aggressive, and well, we got to check this out, and we got to help him out a little bit. So in this session here, I'm going to attempt to, again, help our coach here that needs some help in the way that he's working with his kids. He's too aggressive, too abrasive, and so I'm going to try to help him out with this.
Hey, what's going on, boss? What do you got at the campus today?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, I saw you out there. Why don't you jump in with us?
Hey, man, you know I'm way too old to play with you guys.
You're wearing your slacks, so you don't want to get them dirty.
You know, that's what happens when you, got to put on the suit and tie for the big guys. So, hey, man, you guys ready for your game on Friday?
Hey, you got that on your calendar?
I do.
I want you out there, man. You know, we're 3-2 this season. You got some winners out there, man. We got some real competitive players, and we're playing Diviz, so we need your support.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm planning to be there, my friend. Maybe I'll bring my whistle too. I can get in there and help you out a little bit.
Maybe. Hey, I'd love to have you on the bench with us, man. The kids would get a kick out of that too.
Yeah.
You know.
I could do that. I could do that. I could do that.
Hey, that'd be cool, man. Well, that's great. I'll see you out there, man.
No. Hey, have a seat. Have a seat. Let me check in with you.
Okay.
Well, actually, just kind of wanted to see, how you feel things are going with the kids. Things
are going fantastic, man. You saw, shoot, 3-2. It speaks for itself, man. I took this team from being in the toilet bowl to being darn near in the Super Bowl. Are you kidding me? It's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. Well, listen, I just...
But don't worry, I don't expect a bonus or anything like that.
Chances are you're not going to get one, my friend. But I tell you what,
I didn't get in this to get rich, man.
I'll give you a nice high five and a pat on the back.
Heck yeah, man. All right, man. Well, hey, good talking with you, Coach.
Well, hey, as you
sorry about that.
As you think about it, man, just make sure that kids are feeling pretty good about what you're doing with them out there, okay?
It doesn't feel good about being a winner, right?
All right, man. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Okay, take care. In this role, we're going to show sort of the wrong way to address the staff in an area that they might need some support. So the coach is getting ready to come in. He's coming in from basketball practice, and this is not what you want to do in a coaching scenario. So check this out.
Yo, Kevin, man, you ever get it? Man, these kids are like little vats of bacteria, man. I think I'm going to get the flu from these kids. Hey, what's up, boss?
Coach, you got a minute?
Yeah, man, you need to talk?
Yeah, actually I do.
I got to clock out here.
Yeah, go ahead and take a seat.
Off the clock, what's going on?
Take a seat. I'll go ahead and take a seat with you here, if you can.
All right, let's talk.
And before you clock out, let me get a minute with you, okay?
Okay.
I wanted to address something with you. I've been observing a little bit of your work with the kids, and I've got some concerns, quite frankly.
Okay.
Today and yesterday as well, I noticed that when you're out there running the basketball program with the kids, that your voice, you're yelling at them, and it kind of feels like you're attacking them. And quite honestly, we don't do that here in the program. And now I know that you are a former basketball player. I know that you're a former coach. But in after school, that's not what we do, and so I wanted to share that with you, and we need to make a change. Okay.
So you telling me I'm losing my spot?
No, that you're not. Nobody's firing anybody here. But what I do expect.
It's a change.
Yeah, I just want you to change how you're working with the kids. Okay. Do you have any questions, comments?
Well, the way I approach the coaching is kind of the way I tried to explain in the interview. That's what made me a successful ball player. That's what made me a winner. Mm-hmm. It's the way I was coached. Mm-hmm. It's the way my father coached me and his father coached him, and the way we succeed. Mm-hmm. So if you're telling me I need to change, are you telling me to soften it? You're telling me to...
As a matter of fact, Richard, I am. I want you to be very conscious about the way that you're yelling to the kids and the way that you're treating them. We want our kids to feel accepted here and feel comfortable here. And the way that you, right now, the way that you're working with them is, I think, working against that vision. So I need you to work on that, okay? And as a matter of fact, I'm going to kind of, peek in tomorrow on you and see how you're doing. And hopefully I see a change, okay? Go ahead and clock out, and I'll check in on you tomorrow. Okay? I'm going to hopefully help him out a little bit to see that he can work with the kids a little bit better and help him with his issues right now. So check this out, okay?
Dogs are barking today, man. It's rough. What's going on, Coach?
Hey, Coach. What's going on? How are you doing?
All right, man. A little sore today, man. Out there on the basketball court all day.
Really?
These kids.
You sore? As good a shape as you are in?
Man, when you get old, you stop being able to do the things you used to be able to do.
Hold on a second, okay? Let's clarify what's old, okay? I'm old, my friend, okay? You're young and in shape, and so don't start putting yourself in that role.
Having to bring it every day is kind of rough, man.
I hear you.
What's going on?
And you know what? You do a doggone good job of it, man.
Think so?
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that from you.
Yeah.
There's a lot coming from you.
Well, that's why we wanted you here, because you bring some good stuff to the team. And I know you got some tough kids out there you're working with, yeah?
Yeah, man. It's a mixed bag. Every session, you get the good with the bad. But coaching basketball is my passion. I really enjoy it and imparting some fundamental skills in these kids.
Well, at 6'4", I probably have the same kind of passion that you do to play basketball, but not in my height, man.
Appreciate you not shortchanging me a couple inches there, too. I'm 6'6". That's all right.
Hey,
what you got to say, Coach? What's going on?
Well, no, man, I just wanted to check in. I was rolling by with Snack a little earlier. I heard you getting after it with the kids, and I just kind of wanted to check in. I know you got some tough kids out there. I know you got some kids out there that we've pulled in. They're really, haven't been doing real well in school and have some behavior issues, and it sounds like you're working good with them. Yeah. So just I wanted to see, are you experiencing any challenges with them, or how are you feeling out there with them?
I gotta say, man, what I love about this job is that it offers new challenges every day. What I hate about this job is that I can't ever just get it down in a consistent routine, man. But today was especially challenging, and so you can imagine my surprise seeing you out there watching. But yeah, I was having to correct some bad behavior. Some of the kids just thinking that it's all about them.
Yeah.
And, it's a team sport, man. So if I had my way, I'd probably have a couple of those kids removed from program.
Well, I understand. I've been there. I really do. And to be honest with you, I know that you come from a little bit more of a competitive side of coaching basketball and playing basketball. But when you came here, we shared with you what our vision was, and that is to really help our kids in a lot of different ways, and utilizing the game of sport. Like basketball is a way to do that, And what I love so much about what you bring is the passion, but you also bring a lot of knowledge to it as well. I have noticed, that sometimes, you're a big guy and you project out, and sometimes you really get after the kids, and I think, sometimes you might intimidate them a little bit. It might be a little tough on them, especially for some of the kids that are kind of new. And I was wondering if you thought maybe there was another way that you might be able to engage and keep those kids engaged, on task, involved, maybe with not using as much of a big voice or, sort of a competitive, get after it kind of demeanor. What do you think? You think that's at all possible?
No, I mean, I get it, Coach. I mean, I have a tendency to wear my emotions on my sleeve, and if I'm upset with a student, I'm going to let them know it.
Yeah.
I don't want there to be any guesswork in it. But yeah, I could imagine from their perspective. I don't know. You telling me that some of the kids have been complaining, or
they don't necessarily need to tell me to know that they're having issues. You can read it on their faces, kind of thing. But there's let's keep it in perspective. They're middle school kids, and so they complain about a lot of things. But I think the biggest thing from our end is that what we want is to make sure that those kids that are not necessarily connected to school, connected to good things, that they do feel comfortable here, And some of these kids, while they're pretty rough and tough, they might not be great basketball players, which, by the way, when they get into the program with you, they have the ability to build those skills, gain some confidence, right?
That's true.
But but I also don't want them to feel uncomfortable and run away because maybe, it's too tough for them, So I kind of wanted to check in and just see if you thought there was some other strategies that you could potentially use so that they're not, sort of feeling that from you on a regular basis.
Yeah, I get that, and I realize we want them to have a safe and supportive place to be, and if it's not basketball, maybe it should be one of our other programs, but I'll really try to work on that in terms of making it a much more welcoming atmosphere, impart some more drills, some more skills, and maybe get away from some of the activities that get them overly competitive.
Okay.
They start bickering at one another and then second guessing some of my calls. But yeah, I mean, I'd appreciate it if you keep an eye out and see if there's things that you see that I'm doing, maybe I can improve upon, maybe come check me out and see if I can address a couple of these things with the kids.
Sure.
Want to improve.
I've been in your position before, your exact position as a frontline staff doing some coaching. One of the things that helped me a little bit in this was taking some of my students that were a little bit rough and tough, that were kind of tough to work with, and utilizing them not every day, but from time to time as an assistant coach, and empowering them a little bit to sort of be, out front, but helping their peers. Mm-hmm. And that kind of, balanced out a little bit of the energy between us, helped them feel a little bit more accepted. And so I don't know, I don't want to,
I like that idea. I do, because part of the reason why I have so many problems with those particular kids, Johnny and Kevin, is because they're kind of the shot callers of the group, and so if I don't win them and their support, I guess you would say, I lose the rest of the group, Mm-hmm. So maybe if I put them in a position where they're the ones that are calling the fouls and they're the ones that are running some of the drills, then maybe the kids would snap too, and that would take some of the heat off of me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, some days I go home, I'm just exhausted. So, to be honest, if I could do something like that, and you're saying it meets with your approval, that I don't have to be the only one facilitating, that's a win.
What do you think? You got practice tomorrow again? Is that right?
Yeah, we got a game on Friday too.
Got a game on Friday, which I'm planning to be there to cheer you guys on. What do you think about trying that out? See how it works, and then maybe we can touch base afterwards and kind of go from there.
I'm all about practice, man.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll try it out and see how it fits.
It's the other thing I love about you, man, is that you're willing to try anything. You're open to trying new things, and that means a lot to me. It means a lot to our program, and I think as a result, our kids win. So I appreciate that.
It's all about them, man. So
all right,
I appreciate it.
Hey, man, have a good night. Enjoy. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Take care.